Hello, my friends. Welcome back to math class. Today we are going to be talking about how to classify triangles. This is 11-4. Let me get my stuff ready. Okay, so you should have watched the two videos. The Study Jams one was really good. I thought that explained it very nicely. Our video from Pearson was fine. It was good. It gave you a lot of information. And then I'm going to just say the same thing over again now. So if you want to take some notes, make sure that you're ready. Make sure that you write some stuff down. Also, don't forget that in your reteaching page that I give you, they also do a nice job of explaining what the triangles are. So just make sure that you're paying attention to that. And you always look back at your notes. It'll help you. Okay. So first things first is we're going to talk about the triangles. So one of the easier ones is the triangle that is, and again, my drawings aren't great, is the one that's equal. All of the sides are equal. And you can kind of just tell by looking at it, and this one is called the equilateral. Triangle. Okay. All sides are equal. And you noticed in the video when they put those lines down there, it just means that each side is exactly the same. And then just remember that equal means all sides are the same length. And remember, the good part about me teaching, you can put me on pause. You couldn't do that in the classroom, but now you can. So to make sure that you get that down. Okay. Next triangle is the isosceles triangle. Now the isosceles triangle means that at least two sides are the same. So you can have a real nice tall triangle and then a short bottom. So you can see that these two sides are the same. They sometimes give you clues like that. And then this side is a different length. So when they put lines through things like that, that's what that means. These two are the same and then that one's different. So this one's isosceles. This is a really long one. Isosceles. And I gotta make sure I'm spelling it correctly. Triangle. Oops, now I'm not spelling triangle right. Triangle. Okay, and remember it has to have at least two sides the same. Okay. Again, you can always pause so that you can catch up. The other triangle that goes with this is the scalene triangle, which means that all the lengths of the triangle are different. So scalene triangle. So you'd have one length here, a different length here, and then a different length here. So it shows like that. And this means that no sides are the same length. All right. Then we move into what we talked about earlier in the week, or I should say last week because you're getting this on Monday, is our right angle, our acute angle, and our obtuse angle. Now they closed that and they made it into a triangle. So it's the same classifications as the angles, except this time it's just closed into a shape, and you just say the same thing. So this one right here is our right triangle because there's a right angle in it. Okay, so this one is our right triangle because it has the right angle right in the, it has one right angle in our triangle. So one angle is right. Just like our angles that we were talking about, now we're talking about triangles in the angles in the triangles. So that's how you can classify them as well. Then you have your acute, which means you're going to have angles that are smaller than the 90 degree. Remember, the 90 degree is that hard corner. And if you don't see that hard corner in here and they look small like this, the angles look small, this means it's an acute. It's so cute. It's a cute little triangle. Remember acute? And this means that all three angles inside are that acute angle. So they can't be a hard corner or a right triangle like that, okay? So it means that all angles are acute. Okay, so that means they're smaller. And then our very last triangle is our obtuse. So you're going to have a wide angle, and then they're going to make a triangle out of it, and they're going to close it. So this right here is an obtuse angle. Okay, it has one angle that's obtuse. So one angle that is obtuse. Okay, so these ones here are small. They might be acute angles, but it's not an acute triangle. So this is an obtuse because at least one angle in there has to be obtuse in order to label it an obtuse triangle. Okay, so you just got to be real careful about your angles. And again, look back at your notes. Make sure you're looking in your book. And then all they want you to do is, and they tell you right here, right in the spot, it says, just make sure you're reading the directions. This one, these three, they want you to either label equilateral, isosceles, or scalene. And then these here, they want you to tell you the right, acute, or obtuse. And then they ask you the same thing on the practice page. Okay. And then they ask you a few more questions. And then there's this practice page here, and it also gives you notes that I just gave you and talks to you about the different angles and measurements. And they just want you to label it acute, right, or obtuse. Okay, remember you're looking at the angles on the inside and what does it look like. All right, you'll do great. All right, I'll see you next time.